What did you think of The Game and Kanye sampling Eazy?
I thought it was dope. That song is hard as hell, man. That shit dope as hell. Like the whole concept of it. Yeah, they did their shit with that one. Anytime somebody like big up Eazy, I'ma always appreciate it because we need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like Eazy laid the groundwork for all the shit that's happened in the day with music, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he still don't get the credit. So I'ma always like, you know, especially when it's like how they did it, tasteful. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I thought it was a dope song, and I think it was cool for, you know, to bring that sample back.
Yeah, for sure, especially that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that sample is like when it's etched in everybody's brain from that era. Like, you can't forget that. Because that's Michelle A's verse, I believe. I mean, Michelle A's voice.
Yeah.
That's saying that, yeah.
Well, speaking of Eazy, this list started to go viral recently. The 50 worst rappers of all time.
Man, I saw that crap.
And Eazy-E is number 49 on that list.
Come on, bro. They was disrespect. Who wrote that shit, man?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. And it's interesting because I had Ari Spears on my show the other day, and I was like, yo, Eazy-E being on this list is ridiculous. He's like, I don't know, man. I wouldn't put him as, I'm like, yo, man, you coming from a New York perspective. You don't understand how important Eazy was. I would absolutely take Eazy-E off that list. That's just ridiculous. Eazy-E was dope. You don't think Eazy-E was dope? Really?
Not my cup of tea.
Eazy-E?
Not my cup of tea.
Where'd you grow up again?
New York,
New
nigga.
York. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's the East Coast bias.
No, it's not East Coast bias. No, it's not East Coast bias.
No one on the West Coast would say Eazy-E is one of the worst rappers of all time.
He's on Snoop's level? He on Pac's level?
Yes. Absolutely. That first album, Eazy does it. Let me put it like this. There may not be a Dr. Dre if it wasn't for Eazy-E. That first album, Eazy does it. That album put N.W.A. on the map. And not only how important he was, but just to keep it all the way 100, I was an Eazy-E fan before I was an N.W.A. fan.
Absolutely.
My first Ruthless album was Eazy Does It.
Absolutely.
And then from there, because I remember when I first listened to it, this was before Straight Outta Compton was out.
Yeah.
So first I got Eazy Does It. Then I got like the single for Gangster Gangster and Dope Man. And then I got like the N.W.A. and the Posse, you know, with all of them, like, you know, whatever.
See, in Compton, I believe the first thing we had was Boys in the Hood. You know what I mean? When it was underground still, it wasn't even out like that. And so, yeah, so Eazy came first. And just, yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Like Ari Spears, he's an East Coast dude. And East Coast dudes from his era, they've always had this thing when it came to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not everybody, but certain people just had this little thing. Like, they just didn't, I don't know if they didn't like the way we talked, you know what I'm saying? Or what we spoke about. It always was something, some kind of resistance. But what you should do is you ask the OGs over there, should he be on that list? Like KRS-One, EPMD, ask people like that, and they'll tell you, hell no.
Chuck D.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so
all of them dudes. No, I agree. And just to be totally honest, though, I understand that Eazy wasn't writing, you know, his lyrics back then, and that's whatever. But when you listen to N.W.A., you look forward to the Eazy-E part.
Absolutely.
When Eazy came in, he was like,
he's the highlight of the song every time.
He was a lot of times, he was the high pitched dude. He was a lot of times the highlight of the song. Now, I mean, in terms of rap ability, Ice Cube was probably the best rapper of the group. But
Ice Cube,
Eazy
MC
was
Ren.
the most, you know, Eazy was the most entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
I felt.
For sure.
So
he had the most unique. He had the most unique vocal. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, even Dre saw that. I mean, because remember, I mean, I had interviewed DJ Yella about this, and they were talking about how Boys in the Hood was actually for some East Coast group.
Yeah.
They were all in the studio. Ice Cube wrote the lyrics. The beat was done. And the group like wasn't feeling it for whatever reason.
Yeah, it wasn't their verbiage. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't their verbiage and it wasn't their style of doing things.
Nah, they walked out and Dre was like, yo, Eazy, you tried it. Eazy was like, the fuck? Like, I'm not a rapper. Like, No, like he already saw the vision of it all.
Yeah, Dre is a genius, bro, when it comes to things like that. Like, he have an ear, bro. He got an ear, a unique ear for sound and blending sound and stuff like that. So yeah. I'm glad he did, you know? I'm glad he did call E, because he killed that shit for sure. On the real.